So, good day and God bless, sir. By the way, I am the next reporter and I will continue the report. By the way, before I continue the report, I should introduce myself first. By the way, my name is HEZEL MAE E, taking course of Bachelor in Secondary Education, major in English. So, shall we start reporting about my topic? So this report is all about any person who shall commit any other acts of child abuse, cruelty, or exploitation, or be responsible for other conditions prejudicial to the child's development, including those covered by Article 59 of Presidential Decree Number 603 as amended, but not covered the revised penal code as amended, shall suffer the penalty of prison mayor in its minimum period. So, according to me, child abuse is not easy when you commit this kind of a crime. When you commit a crime about child abuse, cruelty, or exploitation. Because child abuse, when you commit this crime to the kid, it's not easy. Di kung magkukomit ka ng child abuse sa bata, they will suffer traumatized since young until they grow up of child abuse, cruelty, or exploitation. Okay? So, child abuse, this is a very common crime that someone do this crime, a child abuse. Let's say about cruelty, exploitation. This is very common, right? The kids were scared, okay? When you commit child abuse sa mga bata, they will scared. Like for example, kanang imong singhag-singhaga ng mga bata. So that is a cruelty. Imong singhag-singhaga ng mga bata, like for example, bunala nimo, kana bitang wala nimo gi higugmang o sa katawo. Kay gusto nimo nga matuman jud nimo hang gusto. Like for example, sa cruelty did not treat human to human. Like, and also did not human to animal. For example, sa kanang how cruel when someone did not treat those animal, like for example, a dog. May dog na pagalagala dira sa kalsada. So, when cruel person, ang sa ilang buhaton, ilang sitaon, ilang bunalan ang iro, or unsa pa nga klase nga hayop. Because they're a cruel person, okay? And they don't even know that dog, cats, or whatever, so that they also have a feelings. They also can feel hurt nga ingani dia mga tao nga binuangan sila, nga wala sila gi-treat as a love, a full of love. Maskin pagbisag unsa na siya, mahayop pa na siya, mabagay pa na siya, whatever, you should give a full of love for that things or that animals. Okay? Do not commit child abuse, cruelty, and exploitation. Because when you commit that crime, you should punish. And that punish or that penalty shall suffer the penalty of prison mayor in its minimum period. So as you see, when you commit child abuse, cruelty, exploitation, habang buhay na pagkakabilanggo. Okay? Siyempre, deserve sa paghabang buhay na pagkabilanggo. It's not easy when you commit nga it's not easy nga nag-abuse mo isa ka bata. Okay? The feelings of a kid is a very small-hearted person. It's a small-hearted. Soft ka na sila. Okay? Gamay lang nga butang nga makasala sila, kasabaan nimo muhilak na day na sila. Maadlok na day na sila. Kay supposedly feeling nila nga kaning bunugon sila, feeling nila nga may possibility nga kasabaan sila, yalan sila, or mga kanindag ko nga tingin, no, do not do that to the kids. Because when you doing a child abuse, cruelty, or exploitation to a kids, or not only for kids, but also to the animals or other people, they will suffer a traumatize for themselves. Okay? Mag-suffer jud sila silang kagalingon nga mahadlok na sila moduol o sa katawo. Mahadlok sila motuo sa katawo. Kay basin mabot sa panahon nga motuo sila, but at the end is bunogon sila. They commit child abuse. They abuse. They will kaning kuan dito siya nga tao, cruel person dito siya. And then exploitation is this is the way that when you treat a child kaning wagas kay kamo kuan sa bata mo dala sa bata, but do not do that kay ang bata grabe dyan na siya kadali ka apyugon kay ang bata. Like for example is dali ra kay siya masakitan, dali ra kay siya mahadlok. So no, do not do that crime. Okay, when you commit a crime again, you will punish. You should face the penalty. And that penalty is you will present mayor in its minimum period. Panghabang buhay na pagbilanggo. So that is the penalty that you should suffer when you commit a cruelty, child abuse, and exploitation. So, the Article 59 Presidential Decree, this is the covered, okay? Na nagdiri ang child abuse, cruelty, and exploitation, naka-covered siya sa Article 59 Presidential Decree number 603. So, mo ni siya ang ginatawag ng Article Presidential Decree number 603. So, the penal code, kabantay mo ng sa law, kaya mean sa korte, nadyo na siya, mura siya Bible, rather na siya. So, that is the revised penal code. And now, let's proceed. Discuss, actually, the number one of this is Mangaron will discuss on it. So, I will discuss number 2. So, number 2 is discuss actions that constitute child abuse at home and in school. Okay, so the actions of child abuse that actions that constitute at home, like for example is kaning a father and anak sa labas nga bata. Like for example, dili niya tinuod nga anak iyahang ang kanang bata. So what did the father do? So ang gibuhat sa amahan is gimanipula niya kaayo ang bata. Kay tungod nga dili niya kadugo, dili niya anak. So unsa ang gibuhat? The father was a cruel person. He commit like this. Kani iyang bunugon ang bata, iyang kaning singag-singhagan ang bata. Kaning the way siya mo treat sa bata is a very scared. Okay, scary kay siya kay kaning the way nga i-treat niya ang bata kay hadlok siya. So the kid will also suffer. Ngano kanang will also suffer. From what kind of suffering that the kid feel. Okay, so the kids feel traumatized. Not only traumatized, but also they get lost a trust from someone. Like also they get lost a full of love, trust, respect for someone. Kay kuno kaning tungod man sa gibuhat sa amahan sa bata, nawala ang pagtuo sa bata sa ubang tawo. Kay tungod nga that father was a cruel person. So the kid also think that when someone will approach him or her, the kid think that person, someone approach his or her as is a cruel also. So, that mo jud na kasagaran nga mahitabo sa constitute child abuse at home. And when it comes to constitute child abuse at school, this is when the teacher and the students. Okay, so the students did their best. Okay, so gibuhat tanan sa bata para lang ma-appreciate the teacher ang tanan. But what the teacher do she or he hates the students. Yang unsay gibuhat sa teacher. Like for example, kaning iyahang manipalahon ng bata. Like for example, sugu-suguhon niya ang bata, iyang singag-singagan ng bata, the way siya nga mag-approach sa bata is in negative way, not in a positive way. So, that is how actions that constitute child abuse at home and child abuse at school. So, that is all about my report. And God bless, and that's all